Okay, I think we just bite again. Disabled my bite. Hydro Pump. Don't kill me. One more. He's gonna psychic again. Can Surf kill? Don't kill Big Crisp. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Shuby, and I bet you're wondering how I got myself in a situation like this. Yes. Okay. Hey. I'm Shuby, and welcome to After Hours, the show that Bill Clinton watched after getting some, sloppy toppy. So you went on YouTube at some point in your endless free time in 2020. On said YouTube, you discovered the wonderful world of Pokemon Nuzlocke. You thought to yourself, hey, I love Pokemon. Sign me up. Like Professor Oak to Ash's mom, you immediately found yourself attracted to the thought of playing Pokemon, a game made for little diaper babies, with arbitrary rules that make it harder for adults. Kind of. Well, I found myself one of these man babies who thought to themselves, hey, I love Pokemon, and here I am in my basement. So why not? So this is the story of my very first Pokemon Nuzlocke, and we made it hardcore, because I'm hardcore.
And the legend of the rich was way hardcore! Yeah!
So if you don't know, the rules of a Pokemon Nuzlocke are as follows. Let's use this Rattata as an example. Number 1, you can only catch the first encounter you have in any new location. Meaning on any new route, the first Pokemon that I run into is the one I have to catch. Number 2, you have to nickname every Pokemon you catch so as to deepen the beautiful bond that you, a 10-year-old runaway, and your Pokemon, a wild animal, can share together in this crazy mixed up world. And number 3, if a Pokemon on your team were to meet some kind of unfortunate demise, then they're not knocked out, they're not sleeping, they're dead. Lavender Tower, Grave Tomb, kind of dead. Can't use them anymore, kind of dead. And those are typically the base rules. However, so yeah, I made it even harder on myself by applying these rules. No overleveling past the next gym leader's ace. Wherever I am in the game, whatever the highest level Pokemon of the next current gym leader is, that's my level cap until I defeat that gym leader. No items in battle, because let's face it, I have a foot long and I'm gonna prove it by slaughtering this little kid's game. And play on set mode, like kings do. Come on, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. You got this. Dodge that Hydro Pump. Why do you want to get into the Pokemon business? I've been playing Pokemon since I was 5 years old. Do I need an excuse to do a Nuzlocke? Quit stalling. Answer the question. The honest truth? I hate myself, and this seems like a way to feel again. Hell yeah. I start my Pokemon adventure by saying goodbye to my mom because she loves me and raised me since birth, and this is the last time we'll ever see her. Professor Oak stops us from getting mauled and takes us back to the lab for our very first Pokemon. And we know, It's all about Charmander. Yes. We nickname our Charmander Sans and head out. Gary is an asshole and challenges us to our very first Pokemon battle. However, this is the tutorial and Sans is able to dispatch his newly acquired Squirtle with relative ease. And we show Gary a glimpse of a future only his nightmares can comprehend. We turn in Oak's parcel and collect the Pokédex so that we can actually start catching some Pokemon. We head out onto Route 1 with Pokeballs in tow and encounter our very first... Oh, right. Well, we catch Pamela and nothing bad ever happened to her. We make it to Viridian City and hop over to Route 22 for our next encounter. Is what you might be thinking. This is our first encounter, but we already have a Rattata, doomed to die. No fear. With the species clause, we can just try again, and now we have a chance at a Mankey. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. After catching our first Pokemon, be taught by an old man how to catch a Pokemon. Then continue up to the next route, and we went ahead and we caught ourselves a Pidgey. Thank God. Welcome to the team, Drizella. We finally arrive at Viridian Forest, and for our encounter, we run into a Weedle. Oh boy, a Weedle. We go for the scratch and... Good XP, good XP, good XP. After clearing up the forest, we found ourselves in Pewter City, ready to take on our first gym challenge, and face the handsome devil of Pewter City himself, Brock. Brock's highest Pokemon is level 14, so we get the team ready at level 13 and head in. After defeating Brock Jr., it's time to face the man himself. You might think Charmander would have a disadvantage in this gym, but we show Brock what it's like to respect women and sweep him with Metal Claw. That's really good. No! Okay. He defense curled again. It's okay. Timming me, I don't want to be slower. Shing ching. Yes! I didn't know that if you just grinded up Charmander, he's like much better in this fight. 1 badge down, baby. 7 to go. After receiving the running shoes, it's off to the next route where we make some quick work of easy trainers. Our next encounter was a Spearow, which once evolved into a Fearow would have been an excellent addition to the team, and... we buy ourselves a Magikarp to make up for our losses and name it Big Crispy. A couple of quick steps into Mount Moon later and we get a Zubat. Sweet. At the edge of the exit, we fight our first Team Rocket Grunt, and he does his best to represent the organization that stands to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse, James, Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow. That's right. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me there. We beat up this nerd and grab the Helix fossil. And we leave Mount Moon still with 0 deaths. Right outside of Cerulean, we get another chance at a Spearow. We don't let this one slip through our fingers and name it Ghost. After entering Cerulean, the next thing you can do is fight Misty. But we decide, since it's within our level cap, to instead fight Gary Oak, our rival. Pamela starts us off and gets some solid damage in on the Pidgeotto before we switch into Ghost, anticipating a sand attack. Since we have keen eyes, it wouldn't work on Spearow. Instead, it does Gust. Okay, even Gust shouldn't be that bad. That's kind of bad. We go for a Fury attack. We're faster! Only twice. Ghost, you're letting me down. If I want Ghost to live, I need to switch out, so I go into Drizella. And after 2 quick attacks... A lot of damage. Shit, Gary. We go for it. Our own quick attack was fast! It's a good thing we were able to take out that Pidgeotto. As a kid, that thing used to be a monster. Sans takes out his Pamela, and he tosses out Squirtle, which we switch Sans out of right away. So we throw in Big Crispy! I'm a genius.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I think we can kill him here. No! Okay, wait. Do we live off of a water gun? No, he crits us.
As far back
Pam,
as I can remember,
I'm sorry. A quick attack from Drizella finishes off the Squirtle, and then we're able to finish off the Abra, his last Pokemon. I bet you didn't see that coming, Gary. After paying our respects to Pam, we start to cross Nugget Bridge, and then... Bum 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 bum. After defeating the Team Rocket Grunt at the end of the bridge, we try our luck at an Abra. Abra only knows Teleport, which means we only have 1 chance at catching it with a Pokeball. Unfortunately, this one gets away, which is sad because Psychic types would be massive. No harm, no foul though, because we catch a Weedle and name it Kelsey.
Fire in the hole!
And then, I don't know why, maybe because we were nearing the level cap, but after clearing that upper route, instead of talking to Bill, we just came straight back and fought Misty? I don't know. Well, now that we're here, I guess we're gonna take her on. The second gym leader, the water-type master herself, Misty. Misty opens with Staryu, and we open with Ghost, who quickly dispatches it with a Fury attack that hits 4 times. And that's making me feel pretty good. But then she throws out Starmie, and I'm feeling bad again. It does? You are pretty massive. Don't die to this. Don't die to this, I swear to God. Ooh, we confuse ourselves. Come on. Fuck! We have to switch, Ghost. Sorry, dude. Is it gonna Water Pulse again? We go Big Crispy then, right? Water Pulse does nothing to me. Misty! Take this! Oh my God, Misty, you weren't ready! Don't you dare let me die. You won't die, you won't die. We put you away. We tucked you away in a safe place. A super potion, Misty? Can we take another one? That's so fucking scary. I think we have to try to take one more and not die. Oh yeah, I did like nothing. Oh, is it from us hitting ourselves? Don't hit ourselves. Don't hit ourselves. How did we get this low? Come on, you got this, Big Crisp. No! 3. Okay, yeah, I'm switching you now. Whew. I think we go Drizella. I think Drizella takes the hit better than Kelsey. Ooh. I really don't want to lose Drizella right now, but we could get a quick attack off. Ooh. This is the victory lap, Drizella. No, it was so close. Live, 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 live. There we go. Perfect. Well, that was easy, and we definitely were not at risk of losing anyone at all. We go back up the cape and talk to Bill, What's up, Bill? Who is into enough weird stuff that a child should not then do a favor for him. Nor then should that child then get on that computer then. Then they shouldn't also then get tickets to a cruise from him then. We make our way through the underground path and on to the next route where we encounter a Bellsprout. Oh yeah, I remember you too. You know what's better than a Bellsprout though? A Sandslash Shrew. We catch Shrew and we name him Earl. Who, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but
You bow to no one.
yeah. We go into Diglett's cave for our last chance at an encounter, and wouldn't you know it, but we get a Diglett, who we catch, but is typically too frail compared to our big boy Sandshrew. However, this cave is dangerous because Diglett can have arena trap, which means you can't escape. Pathetic. We flash some tickets and end up going onto the SSN. And wouldn't you know it, but we run into Gary, piece of mother Oak. He's already caught 40 kinds of Pokemon, and he wants a rematch. Well, I'm not one to disappoint my arch nemesis to a duel of wits, but this felt less like a Pokemon battle and more like a massacre. Big Crispy must have wanted revenge for her fallen comrades and took it all out on this smug asshole. I just wonder what it must feel like, Gary, to see everything that you've built fall before your eyes. You're supposed to be my rival. How dare you present yourself before me like this? Get stronger before I face you again. After rubbing an old man's back, we use Cut for the first time in order to earn our third gym badge against Lieutenant Surge. And Lieutenant Surge was pretty scary. Ash even considered evolving his Pikachu in order to fight his Raichu. But with the power of friendship, and because Brock said so, we use our speed and our friendship in order to secure our third gym badge. Outside of Rock Tunnel, we encounter a Voltorb, who was an excellent find for us because an Electrotype had good coverage for this stretch of the game. We exit the tunnel and enter Lavender Town, only for me to immediately leave it. Yeah, I've played this before. What? You think I don't know that 2004's Pokemon Leaf Green requires you to have the Sylph Scope in order to reach the top of Lavender Tower? I bet you didn't know that in 2004's Pokemon Fire Red, it's the same case. While you're feeling dumb, we're thinking about why are there so many tunnels in Kanto. Just outside of Celadon, we catch a Vulpix, who I've always been a pretty big fan of, and we name it New JV. Then, quickly develop a gambling problem because of the rewards. The rewards you can get that you or me or anyone else can get from the game corner breaks the game. Got the coins, get an item. Got the coins, get an item. It's just that easy. Don't believe me? You just gotta be rich. Just gotta be rich, see? Gotta be quick with the calls. Not about the Pokemon anymore, just about the coins. Coins?
Hey, over here.
Well, after 2 divorces and a Dratini later, we're ready to take on Erica. I considered including Erica in the early game section, but after proving that money can buy happiness and that Flamethrower is a girl's best friend, she was hardly worth my time. We hand over the tea and gain access to Saffron City. We still haven't done the Rocket Hideout yet, so some things are still blocked off. So we decide to fight Cobra Kai, where Firo shows off why it's better than Pidgey. Defeating Master Roshi gives us the choice between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. We don't think twice and name our new Hitmonlee Bruce. We return to the game corner, but after extensive therapy, we're no longer here to gamble, we're here to fight. Defeating the first grunt grants us access to the Rocket hideout. After solving some puzzles and clicking A for Flamethrower, it's finally time to face the boss man himself, Giovanni Don Corleone. We open with Big Crisp, and then we describe to Giovanni how we broke in, assaulted his employees, and then robbed them while their bodies slumped to the floor. And how we laughed! Oh, we beat him. We got what we came here for. Now that we have the Sylph Scope, we return to Lavender Town and enter the tower. Wait, I know this song. Mother damn it, piece of Gary. God, Gary, I have crafted an ultimate team. You stand no chance against the powerhouses we have created. Friendship is my power, Gary. You'll never learn. Anytime you think you have the upper hand, Gary, I'll just switch into a different one of my friends. I've seen 14 million different outcomes, Gary, and there's none where you win. Did I not tell you to better yourself before facing me again? You disappoint me, Gary. Even when you had nothing to lose. You're weak, and I've outgrown you. We continue up the tower and encounter a Ghastly. I love Ghastly, so we catch him first.
2 hours later.
First time! We use our new Sylph Scope to reveal that it was Marowak all along. We put it to rest and clear out the rest of the tower of Rocket Goons. Mr. Fuji takes us back to his house where we receive the Pokeflute. Here's my flute. Now blow. We snatch Fly to make traveling a little easier, and you know what's next? Who's everyone's favorite round glutton Pokemon? It's Snorlax, and it's gone. Don't worry, I have a totally different route with another Snorlax on it as a backup, just for this reason. And it's gone! Beedrill must have been mad we had only been using it for cut, but I love all my Pokemon. This is not the time to be pointing fingers. Finger pointing gets us nowhere! Kelsey! But who can really care about that when our baby boy is evolving right in front of our eyes? Oh, where have the hours gone by? Sweet, sweet boy. I love you. Well, boys, it ain't called the late game for nothing. We're not out here waddling around in tall grass catching Pokemon anymore. No. This is Daddy's turn to play some Pokemon. So buckle up, because we have a little bit of a boss rush ahead of us now. We infiltrate Sylph Co and take down member after grunt of Team Rocket. My only hope is that we don't run into you-know-who, because that is a real piece of motherfucking trash, am I right? Gary's lost 3 times in a row, but opens with Pidgeot again. Classic. This is the first time Gary's Pokemon has been a similar level to mine in a while though, which can be a little scary. Did you finally listen to me, Gary? Fine. Give me your all. Big Crisp uses Water Pulse and we manage to confuse the Pidgeot, who then hurts itself, which allows us another Water Pulse for an easy knockout. He follows up with Growlithe, the perfect counter to our Gyarados. Just kidding, we kill it with one move. Not off to a very good start now, are we, Gary? Executes is next, so we decide to switch out of Crisp and into Ghost, but Gary actually gets a pretty good read on us and hits us with a Stun Spore, so our Ghost is now paralyzed and will always hit second. or not move at all. Twice. 3 times for real? And now that we're in the red, it's time to switch again. Okay, Gary. We send out our literal monster to clean him up with flamethrower. Can't let Charizard have all the fun, you know. He throws out his fully evolved Blastoise, and we switch into Crispy to tank the water-type move that's probably coming, and to intimidate the Blastoise. Playing on set mode, we just need to be smart about our switches. Electrode doesn't take damage well, but we paralyze the Blastoise on the switch-in with our ability Static, which guarantees us we go first on the next attack. Even though I think Electrode would have just done that anyways, because it's the fastest Gen 1 Pokemon. We give it back to Big Crispy to finish off his Alakazam for another slam dunk on Gary. Pity. I half expected something from you.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
After witnessing us kick Gary's butt again, this guy gives us his Lapras before we can do the same to him. I love Lapras. The only thing left standing in our way is the mob leader himself once again. Giovanni!
Giovanni, my team is far superior. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
You, that's right.
Fine by me.
Starting with a Nidorino, eh? Well, it's a good thing I brought Earl. Let's use a dig, we'll probably be faster. Ooh, not faster. That's fine as long as we don't get poisoned. It's okay, Earl, just go underground. Can't get hit. Oof, damage underground. We'll use dig, and yeah, I don't know what you expected. Giovanni only has 4 Pokemon, and even though we're pretty even on level, my team is what I like to call Giovanni killers. Sorry, dork. We taught Giovanni a lesson,
And he vows his revenge.
and then another elderly man gives us a gift? I'm watching you, Nintendo. And now there's only one more boss in our way before we can actually progress to the next route. The Psychic Gym Leader, Sabrina. The 6th? 5th badge? We haven't gotten a badge since Erica? Oh my god. What time is it? Sabrina's highest level Pokemon is her level 43 Alakazam, which I've been scared of since I was 9. But we got our team up to 42, so we should be okay. I honestly don't know if it's legal within the rules of Nuzlocke to be able to evolve Haunter into a Gengar, since it is a trade evolution. But who cares, I don't see keeping him as long term anyways, so Haunter does the job for now. We finish her off with a crit flamethrower from Sans, and we slap Sabrina with our superior mind before leaving. Get good! Now that we have completed the trilogy of Gary, Giovanni, and Sabrina, and made it back to 1985, we can continue our journey and wipe out an adult biker gang on Cycling Road while riding a trike.
You got a problem, cuz? No! I got rid of you, man! I got rid of you!
We enter Fuchsia and head to the Safari Zone for our encounter. I'm not really concerned about catching new Pokemon right now, unless we were to lose someone since we have a pretty deep bench at this point. But we go for it anyways and run into Rhyhorn, which I'm not mad about. I haven't used a Rhyhorn in a while, and I ran out of Pokeballs. You didn't even run away? Fine. I don't want to use you anyways. We go back into the Safari Zone, unable to catch anything new, but grab the remaining items before leaving. And that's where I thought we were gonna end it. I said we would finish it in one night, but my wife needed me to pick her up and I had to end stream, awaiting to face Koga in the end for the next time. Go, homie, you don't want that wife mad. I don't want that wife mad, so I'm gonna have to go save the day. But that was super fun, guys. I had a lot of fun, a lot of progress. We're just gonna have to start with Koga and then beat the rest of this. It'll be easy. But
2 hours later.
the show isn't called After Hours for nothing. and like a phoenix rising from the ashes, or more like a zombie rising from the grave, I return to defy my fate. Now adorning our comfy, it was time to immediately face the next gym and take down Koga. We brought along Graveler, who is in the same category as Haunter. Like, can I evolve these guys or not? What about if I had a Kadabra or a Machoke? Like, can I use them or not? But he handles himself well with super effective moves. Koga only scares me because I forget which of his Pokemon can explode on me and cheaply take out one of my besties. Big Crispy was poisoned too. Okay, kill this thing. Wow. That's super bad. There's no way it can explode on us, right? Oh no. Okay, poison doesn't kill us, right? Oh my god. Get out, Crisp! Let's go into rules. Oh my god. That was so scary. Wow, rules. You're incredible. Okay. Ooh. I don't know what I was so tense for. We seriously haven't lost a Pokemon since Bellsprout. Now that we have our 6th gym badge, we're gonna leave Fuchsia and fly Charizard back to Pallet and start surfing away without saying hi to my mom. We catch a Tentacool and arrive at Cinnabar Island. The gym is locked, so we explore Pokemon Mansion and catch a Grimer. We get the key and leave, but before facing Blaine, we also pick up a revived Aerodactyl from the lab. Hey there, sweet boy. We enter the gym, and I hope you brought some burn heals, because it's time to fight Blaine, the hardest gym leader yet. I really hope that us being kind of like underleveled at 45 doesn't bite us in the butt. Big Crispy with the big sweep. Oh, it lived. I can't believe that you lived. How could you? Die to crit. Heal all you want. I'll never do a hydro pump. Now I will. Gotcha, bitch. That doesn't really matter. Hydro pump. Ooh, it's gonna kill itself with recoil. Oh, almost. We're faster. Did you see how we killed everyone with just Big Crisp? We literally brought an entire team of Blaine killers and only used Big Crisp. You're that good, Big Crisp. Yeah, okay, so maybe he wasn't that hard. We're speedrunning now, so we fly up to Viridian for our final gym challenge. I wonder who it could be. Giovanni? Giovanni? A Giovanni? Criminal boss of the underworld? Who approved your license? I wish I could say Giovanni became more difficult after putting an additional Rhyhorn on his team. But what can I say except that crime doesn't pay and that I am justice? Maybe I'm already the very best, like no one ever was. Dismantling organized crime is a tough day's work for a 10-year-old. And just like that, we went from 4 badges to all 8 pretty quickly. That was always your problem, Giovanni. You thought too small, babe. In the end, you were merely my final step before entering the end game. Quick, Shubi, you must go to bed. It's past your bedtime. Give up on the Nuzlocke. Have sweet dreams. It's not that late. Not tired yet. Think of your circadian rhythm. No. Shubi! We did it, guys. We got all the badges. There's nothing left in our way. We can do anything. All that's left is Victory Road and then the Elite Four. Again, nothing is in our way. F you, Gary. So, let's be honest with each other. I could have put a little more effort into getting my team ready for this fight. It was late and I was eager to beat the game. And also it was late. And it's late right now. And also we've been creaming Gary around every corner. But anyways, we were underleveled a decent amount except for Big Crisp, who was always reliable for a few kills. Yeah, that's not bad. But then he throws out Alakazam. Wow. Remember the beginning of the video. Good times, good times. Before we lose Big Crisp, we switch out into Earl, who also does not take these hits very well. We risk Earl's life and he uses Future Sight, which is great because we don't take damage, but then we miss. You had one job. We go for it again, but he uses Disable. Why? This might be the end for Earl. He uses Psychic, but we live with 1 HP. We get to use our Dig. We avoid the Future Sight on the next turn and take down the Alakazam. Before we can celebrate though, he throws out Blastoise. And I'm so scared. Decivon. It just wants to die. Well, Shadow Punch, I guess. The one time. Well, you know what? I think that condemns Nick to hell. Is this gonna outspeed me? Oh no, Tessie. Okay, the rain stopped. I'm faster than anything in the game, I think. Please kill this thing. Oh no. Okay, it only water gunned me? I think I win. Oh my god. That was almost like the worst mistake of my life. Wow, Gary. Just couldn't let me go without taking one of my Pokemon down with you, huh? Rest in peace, Nick. That fight really scared me. I needed to do some serious thinking about my team for the Elite Four. Electrode really can't take hits very well, and since I'm not using items in battle, I need something that can stay out for more turns. So I go to the power plant, where I know I can encounter a Magneton. Steel types is ridiculous, and man was this the right call. On top of that, we evolve CC into a Dragonite. The power. We also go teach Rock Slide to Earl, just for some good coverage. It was necessary. And even though Big Crisp had basically been the MVP of this run, we decided to switch her for Rules the Lapras. Call it a gut feeling. We definitely remember to grab Strength before going to Victory Road for the first time. So with our fully assembled team, we're looking at Earl the Sandslash, Cece the Dragonite, Monster the Magneton, Rules the Lapras, Sans the Charizard, and Bruce the Hitmonlee. Now there really isn't anything in our way. We pass through the checks before Victory Road and head inside for the final stretch of our journey. A couple of trainers and puzzles for children is nothing for the future champ of Kanto. And just like Ash's wildest dreams, we exit Victory Road and stand atop the Indigo Plateau. I'm ready to confront the Elite Four. First up is Lorelei, the Ice Queen. We start off with Monster, who proves his namesake by decimating her first 3 Pokemon with Thunderbolts. God, I love you so much. But the Lapras proves to be a little trickier, living with 1 HP. It manages to confuse us, and I stupidly go for a Tri-Attack to finish it off, not remembering that Lorelei can use full restores. Nice. Then we hit ourselves and take a Surf, putting me in dangerous territory, so I switch into our Lapras and we brush off the incoming Ice move. We try to whittle it down with Psychics, but she uses another full restore. Cheater! We get knocked into Scary Health again and switch into Dragonite, who takes the Body Slam and finishes off Lapras with a Thunderbolt. Then Jinx comes out, and I'm way too scared of Ice types into CC to keep her out any longer and decide to go back into Lapras since we're resistant. And that gut feeling from earlier instantly pays off as Lapras is able to take down her final Pokemon. Now that's a good start right there.
Okay, you'll do. Come up here. Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei! Okay. Now I'm gonna give you 1 chance. 1 chance, people. Give me your best shot. Alright, that was pretty good.
Next is Bruno, and I probably make the biggest mistake of the run right here. Lapras easily takes out his Onix, and for some reason, I switch into Earl. I guess I thought an Earthquake would kill, but we get countered, and Earl goes down. Dragonite comes in and sweeps the rest of Bruno's team, which ends up begging the question, why didn't I just switch into Dragonite in the first place? Goodbye, Earl. Your death won't be in vain. The rest of this is for you, buddy. Fitting that we fight Agatha next. Earl? Earl, is that you? Are you still with us? Dragonite is able to handle the first Gengar, but at the expense of getting poisoned from Toxic. We throw in Monster into Golbat, thinking about how Rock Slide would have come in handy here. Monster is proving to be the best choice I made before coming to the Elite Four though, and even handles himself against the second Gengar. Charizard finishes off Arbok for a relatively easy win on Agatha. But can the heart ever truly move on? The last member of the Elite Four is Lance, the Dragon Master. He opens with a Gyarados, which, is an easy target for Magneton. He goes into Dragonair and we throw out Rules, who also takes it down with ease. Trouble begins with Aerodactyl, who gets all of its stats buffed from Ancient Power, which is pretty scary. We switch into Magneton on a Hyper Beam, which is nice since it has to recharge next turn, giving us a free kill. The second Dragonair comes out, and Lance gets a ridiculous read on us and paralyzes our Charizard on the switch-in. Monster comes in, and with just the right amount of luck, it hurts itself in confusion and goes down. But then, Dragonite comes in. A lot of the team is already pretty weak, and I wasn't sure what to do, so I send in our own Dragonite and immediately regret my decisions. We pivot again into Bruce, who's able to stay in long enough for it to get confused from Outrage, and Lapras, who also gets ridiculously lucky when the Dragonite hurts itself, allowing us to get the win. Wow, Lance, looking back on this now, you really threw this one away. And just like that, we're the champion. We've defeated the Elite Four, and have made a stand for ourselves as the greatest Pokemon trainer in all of Kanto. Surely, I am the best. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. One last time, Gary. This one's for all the marbles. He opens for the final time with Pidgeot and reduces our accuracy twice, which is awful. Oh my god. Luckily, Monster still gets the hit off, and we take the bird before it can do any real damage. He throws out Arcanine and we send out Cece to take some hard-hitting extreme speeds, but still we manage to finish it off. Gary goes Rhydon and Cece gets confused because of Outrage, and even though I think an Ice Beam would have done it, I didn't want to risk Cece and threw in Bruce. We get our speed lowered and take a crit from Rock Tomb, which slows us down even more. It's the last fight, and I don't think Bruce could do much more for us, so I let him die so that I can get a clean switch. Bruce, I'm sorry. You did what any good friend would do. With a fresh start, Lapras cleans up the Rhydon and then quickly follows up his Executor with a Blizzard. I knew my gut was right. Lapras makes me proud, and we think about Big Crisp. Your effort was irreplaceable, even if you were. And suddenly, Gary was down to his last Pokemon, Blastoise. It's crazy to think about where we started. I was once just a young girl from Pallet Town setting out to make a name for myself in this wild thing we call life. It's been a heck of a ride. And as if Gary knew that these were his final moments as champion, he sets up a rain dance on our Magneton switch-in, guaranteeing that thunder hits next. We took our beam of friendship and pointed it directly at Gary's heart. Some people even say it grew 3 sizes that day. And with a final blow, we did it. For real this time. We're the champion. In a single night, we overcame our first Hardcore Pokemon Nuzlocke. and we finally get to induct our team into the Hall of Fame. You guys deserved it. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. This took a bit of effort, so your support would be appreciated. Until next time, I've been Shuby, this has been After Hours, and go to bed.